There we go. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Definitely slow to get going today. It's just one of those kinds of days. That's why I chose a very, very chill game. Here we go. Okay. What am I doing? I need to remember what all my buttons on here do. This... I wonder if it's Irina or Irina. Either one's possible. On the progress of the mapping drone, listen to Andrea's quick response. Oh, the whale, right. I thought we already into the update on the map. Yeah, I've already done all these. Ready.
Day 7. About to enter the Twilight Zone. I'm following Andrea's family down to the seamounts where I hope to observe them hunting. Irina has been testing our samples and is worried about a harmful algal bloom being somewhere nearby, so I am to keep an eye out for that. Check. I'm also keeping an eye out for more turtles. I know they're out there, ready to dive.
I need to. Right. Doesn't use your standard. Oh. Do things on here. Increase it to 4. Yes.
In and okay.
And we're streaming.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, or welcome back. I'm diving near a seamount region, also known as the Twilight Zone, because it is just beyond reach of the sun. And we'll be taking some questions live, so be nice.
We'll also be testing a playback system to interact with whales.
I just get new critter? I don't remember how faster. Scanning. On my thingy here. I remember to play this game. How do I swim fast? Oh, swim faster is pressing on the L thing. Right. Okay. I can also swim fast. Down. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That literally looks like a sea cucumber. Foam jelly. Huh. I like being able to move quickly. I can scan things much more quickly. Bye. I found a crab! Oop. Oh no, okay, you're part of that. One direction. Actually back. There we go. Oh, no, okay. I wonder if those things tend to hang out around coral. Oh, that's one of the drones, isn't it? Oh my gosh, these crabs. Look at them all. I'm trying to. Only letting me scan one of them. Okay. Also a little creepy looking, I gotta admit. I'm not sure how I feel about a crab that actually looks like a spider. Focusing on where I'm supposed to be. I'm just getting distracted by all the shinies. There. Ooh. 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 What are we? Octopus squid? Interesting. That's a new one. They look like manta rays. Oh no, okay, I see the squid part. Gotcha. Oh, you're one of those funky fish. The ones that weird me out a little. The funky squiddy things. Ah. Oh. Going back to say what? Chimera. Interesting. That's a new one. My gosh, these jellies are all over the place. Not that I'm complaining. Christ.
Want to hear something cool? So do I. I'm hoping that buoy can send a little message to our humpback friends.
That's right. Andre is going to serenade some humpbacks.
Well, not me, but using a song I generated from other recordings.
No. Humpback whale. Hey. Oop. Where the whales are. Oh my gosh. What? Are you guys making your homes here? Are you invasive critters? What? Like whole shipping crates. Blue. Where I should have been a marine biologist. Why are these here? Let's speed up the sword. Ooh! One of those came. Yes? I don't recognize them. Is that what was in those crates? Aww. Okay, those are both really cool looking. Aww. Not quite as cool looking as I thought they were from the. Oh well, still pretty cool looking. Another one of you. To get any more distracted by it. I mean, I'm gonna feel it. There's a lot of interesting stuff in this area. More information. Us learn more things. I already scanned. So that is. I do want to take care of the unknown animal first? Yes? Not go to the humpback whales. I want to find out who this mystery. Oh. Nag. And need to keep my scanner up all the time, but I... Oh! Hello, what are you? Morty. Another
leatherback turtle, Andre. And feasting on some moon jellies.
That is odd. Is that the same one we saw before?
It looks bigger, but let me zoom scan it to be sure.
Kitty fish! An unknown creature. Very pretty jelly. I'm gonna get right into the middle of you, don't mind me. for one, really cool. For two, it's also really hard for me to find the circles with all the circles that are jellyfish. Hi. Okay, what am I scanning?
We can run the sample in the lab, but I am sure this is a different one.
Do they typically travel together? Wouldn't it be surprising to find two this far off course?
Yes, it would be.
And yet, here they are.
Welcome back, turtles. Enjoy your beautiful moon jellies.
Okay, getting zoom scan. Moon jellies. Not quite at all. I'm marginally certain that I'm actually getting all the scanning circles. Oh my gosh! So many little things to scan! I think I got them all, maybe? Possibly? It really is hard to tell with these. That's both cool and a little obnoxious. Alright. Let's see what this sensor... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go deep down for a minute. Whoop! Figured there was a few fish. Fishies and other aquatic critters that I could interact with that I haven't already. Drone graphics throwing me all off. Oh, we got a ravine. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just layered rocks. Trying to keep myself from completely dragging on the ocean floor. Alright, let's see what this sensor is and just pick things up as I go. I want to get that out of the way before we're going after the whales. Oop, hello. I am gonna know so much about these comb jellies by the time I'm done. Because there's so many of them in this area. I see an octopus! I see an octopus! Yeah! I found the octopus! Yee! Amazing. Love it.
Dana squid. It looks like they're hunting...
Lanternfish.
Well called, Arena. We'll make you a sea witch yet.
I'm sorry, a what?
Let's scan a few to pick up their hunting behavior. Here goes.
I was already started. Whoa! Look at all the fish. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't keep up with you.
Scott from Denver wants to know if they eat each other.
Some do. I think this one was upset he missed out on his prey.
Oop, is that all? They going away? I think it's... Woo! did not see you yet. It's interesting, I can't actually scan the little fish. The bigger guys. Oop! You are not what I was after. You. You. Ah. I think I got them all. Now to get out of this throng of fish. Hi. Ah. Oh, that was cool. You are in my way. I scanned a bunch. Let's go check out the humpbacks.
Okay, time to see if any humpbacks respond to our song.
Jordan wants to know how you will know.
Great question. If we have recorded him before, we'll see if the influence of our song affected his.
Scientists believe whales from one region can influence the song of whales from another when they mix.
Hey Andre, we've recorded a song from this one before, right?
We have.
How quickly can you compare his two songs?
Well, I need to wait for his song to complete at least one full cycle.
And how long is that?
20 minutes, maybe more.
Wow, that's a long, slow ballad.
That's cool. So are we supposed to follow? Does it just kind of do its own? If there's anything obvious that I haven't gotten. There's probably plenty of stuff I haven't actually gotten, but oh, that's it.
Great. I've been waiting for this. I have just activated your UV light.
First of all, don't mess with my suit when I'm diving. Secondly, you spoiled my surprise.
Looking forward to having crabs that don't look like spiders. Ooh. New kind of shark? Very intriguing. Ooh, jeez. Oh god.
Swell sharks have developed biofluorescence to communicate with each other. Their eyes have special adaptations for the UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's just a whole, there's just a whole bunch of these here. Okay. Well, I guess we just grab you. Oh jeez. White light. White light. White light. Keep pushing the thing.
Next you can try the black light I installed in your sub.
You did not. You did install it in your dorm room back in the day. Your wife showed me pictures.
Oh, uni was a good time.
That was cool. So is this... Is that everything?
What am I looking for here?
Oh, one of our sperm whale tags must have fallen off.
Andre, you really need better glue for these.
I don't use glue.
Okay. Yeah.
I've tracked down the tag. It's in a cave. I wonder how it got in here.
Woo!
Oh, what the?
Mirai!
An octopus.
Are you okay?
Other than getting inked in front of a live global audience?
You know, you might want to get that off you. It will probably attract predators.
Oh, wonderful.
Are you the one I already scanned? Yeah. See that, and then there's more stuff for me to scan. It's really weird how they're clumped together like that. Just expecting them to spring out at me. A little unnerving, I'll be honest. Ooh, speaking of predators. Just pretend.
Okay, last boy of the dive. How are you feeling?
Chances of suit holding out until the end of the dive? Good. Hope of seeing if our humpback song had any effect? Well,
You know this, but for the viewers, science is not magic, it takes patience.
I'd like to believe in a little magic.
Did you go this way? Unknown. Oh! I have so much information on those foam jellies when I get back out of this. everywhere. I want to know what this unknown sensor is. We can always go back with the humpback.
Andre. Well, there's no way these little ones are thousands of miles off course. Right, Andre?
Give him a minute.
Right. Let's scan a few of these to get their gender. There's a tiny tag here. Andre?
Oh.
Chen from Shanghai wants to know why you care about their gender.
Well, their sex is determined by the temperature of their nests. Warming beaches wiped out the turtles in this region.
Believe in a little magic now, Andre?
I may just start, but let me check on that tag first.
Interesting. The little baby turtles. Scanned everything.
Sperm
Barely.
whale. I think it's... Yes, it's hunting! First time we'll be able to document it with Andre's technology.
Yeah.
Come on. And then the buzz. I got it!
Raj from Mumbai wants to know, what's the buzz?
He was making a joke.
But what is the buzz? How is it used?
We're not entirely sure, but definitely associated with being close to prey.
This is just the warm-up. The real fun will come in the deep.
Okay. So. Already scanned a huge amount of things. Not everything, but a huge amount nonetheless. Whoa!
Oh, wow. Glad we didn't miss this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they must have been hunting down past the rift.
I think we found our spot for our first deep dive.
Mirai, check out that one closest to you. What's that on its skin?
I'm not sure I can catch them. They're headed to the surface. Might just be a scrape from a ship strike.
Yeah, let's hope that's all it is.
Let's end it here. I know it seems like Andre worries about everything. But I really understand where that comes from. Everyone's seen the pictures, but I can tell you it was really tough to be doing hands-on work when we were losing entire species. For me, it was the whales. But for Andre, it was the turtles. I stayed to help him. Several of the other scientists did as well. By then, only Andre's protected nests were the ones producing turtles in the region.
We all figured that the population was going to collapse, and eventually it did. But seeing this large man spend day after day carrying tiny turtles from the nest to the water, it inspired us to stay. I mean, coming back now, it feels like another world. Andre is not an angry man, Irina. He's just a man who gets angry when he sees people say it's too hard, or that they don't care at all.
Yeah.
Hi, Mirai. Sorry to miss the post-dive brief. I've been listening to our Humpback recordings for hours and got myself in a kind of funk. Actually, I started listening to the Humpbacks and then switched to Miles Davis. Anyway, I don't see any clear sign that our playback influenced any of the other whales yet, but I just know we're on the right track. I'm sorry to be in such a mood. Don't know what to make of those turtles or what's going on with our sperm whale family. Right. Catch you in a bit.
Oh, I actually have access to one of the two. It's interesting. I can't really seem to get to Irina's thing. Do I actually have access to a song now? Oh, I've got the dive music. Okay. Ah, sperm whale. Eight. Ooh. Oh, leatherbacks thought to have been wiped out in this region. Biosample collected to obtain a genetic footprint to see if it might be related to the one of the small remaining population. Genetic footprint from first turtle did not match any known populations. Irina will compare this turtle's footprint to the first turtle to see if they are related. This is... Oh, it's the little guy! Tiny little guy. Biosample to determine sex and log genetic footprint. Age suggests the turtles may have been born on nesting beaches nearby. You're so cute. Right, you're the weird thing. Ah, I don't like how you look. You're kind of creepy. Or just... Oh, from that... Oh, good! Okay, I've scanned all of these that I can. That means I have all the information. World's largest bony fish, weighing over 2 tons! Whoa! Really susceptible to parasites on the skin. Smaller fish are often found swimming nearby because they like to nibble off the parasites. Everybody's gotta eat. Got quite the mohawk going there. Fish. Found swimming around sharks, rays, turtles, or even boats. Maybe around us. Oh. similar to remoras, but do not attach to the animals they follow. Oh, oh, the silver chimera. You're weird looking up close. Hey, you got a mustache. Yeah, these are weird. Get its name from the stitch-like pattern on the skin that gives it the appearance of being sewn together like the chimera from Greek mythology that combines snake, lion, and goat. Oh, right. Oh, okay. You're really weird looking. Orange. Ah. Glowy things on you. And flashlight fit. Yeah? You actually have, like, bioluminescent stuff going on underneath your eyeballs. Oh, jellyfish! Yee! New jellyfish. They're so cool looking. Whoa! Got, like, gamer style going on your ridges there, bud. That's cool. Wow. Dana Octopus. Instead of long feeding tentacles like other squids, has yellow photophore light producing organs. Oh, that's what those are. At the end of its two tentacles, complete with lids so it can flash them at will. Here, you winking at me? Nice! Oh, that's what that is. So it's actually glow in the dark. Huh. Well, ooh, you're wonky looking. You look really angry. Nocturnal, it sleeps in rocky outcroppings during the day. Some individuals have been seen sleeping on top of each other. Oh, they puppy pile. Human. Oh, the swell shark looks to the human primate eye. Look, it looks spotted. Oh, how the swell shark looks to another shark. Biofluorescent patterns visible with UV light. Interesting. Oh, I wish that do that scan thing. I found my second octopus! Please! Well, that means there aren't any more of them. Well, at least I'm sure I could scan others if they are out there. Evolved eyes. The octopus can use its highly evolved eyes to detect both the color and intensity of light and use chromatophore to match the look of the seafloor. Oh. I got inked! Mirai's first public inking. Great test of Andre's fancy suit. That's cool. Open with lock. Personal. Come along. The invisible pearl. we have over here? We're recovering. Where are the nest beat? Ask Andre. Sensor in cave. Fall off. Distress whales. Ask Irina. How close is the harmful algae bloom? Radio technical manual. What's that? The Atala lure series jellyfish lure. Ooh. Am I gonna be luring some jellyfish? Aging in reverse. Okay, I love these videos.
Jellyfish have mechanisms of self-repair. They're constantly getting bitten by turtles and chunks getting taken away. 50% of the jellyfish population are wounded. So they've gone through 500 million years living, persisting in the ocean in simplicity, and they've come up with some remarkable ways of living. There's something called the immortal jellyfish and how they age, aging in reverse, which we're just beginning to understand, where they get old and then degenerate back into a youth again.
Neat.
In understanding the gene pathways and how this happens, this could look at, humans. We don't have this capacity to age in reverse. It's like Benjamin Button, and it's here. And it just takes the kind of focus and dedication to look at that jellyfish and to grow that jellyfish and to figure out how to use the best available scientific tools to get at this question. It's just about kind of looking super deeply and letting the secrets unfold.
Silly little primate eyes.
The energy from our star flies through the universe, through our atmosphere, and hits us at the ground. But now, when we go underwater, the ocean properties of water are like pure blue filter. So it's going to filter out all these other wavelengths except blue. As you go down further, it's primarily blue, blue, blue till 700 meters. And at that level, there's still faint photons of sunlight in the blue range. And we call this the twilight zone. And there, animals are still perceiving a tiny little bit of our sun's energy. Below this, it's gone. 24/7 darkness. And it turns out that there's a ton of color vision down in the deep. So it's like they're making enough light down there to be able to be satisfying all the eyes of the deep sea creatures. So it's not this totally dark world down there. It's still light. It's just the animals are making the light rather than the sun. We've designed all this technology to kind of satisfy our visual hardware. As I started looking at other animals, they have totally different hardware. And I've been looking at everything through these silly little primate eyes. We have to overcome our humanness to jump behind the world of a shark or another creature and see the world from their perspective. We found a biofluorescent shark, and it only sees right at the blue-green interface. So it's really just tuned to a very similar spectrum to the environment it lives in. This fluorescence was creating greater contrast for the shark. It's like this endless well of information. We're at the very tip of the iceberg.
That's cool. This is about the leatherbacks. The little button.
These animals travel thousands of kilometers, navigating open oceans that have no physical landmarks. They have that innate ability to find their way. They're only sharing our beach for a short point in time, but they need protection because man has brought an ancient species to near extinction. I got involved at a time when hostilities were very real. People came with guns and machetes to poach a turtle. We would protect these animals at all costs. Because on the high tides, when the tide comes up, this area here will be flooded, right? So when the sea turtle lays her egg, the nest requires a constant temperature. And if we recognize that this nest is in a real bad spot, we choose a spot further inland on the beach that's stable, and then we would evaluate if the eggs were able to hatch because of us moving them. And in both cases, we're always right. So as the villagers began to benefit from the tourism that turtle conservation was creating, they saw that the turtle was worth more to them alive than dead.
Good.
Children really love sea turtles. We educate them, but we involve them. And by so doing, we get them to a level of interest where they want to become actively involved. When we first started this conservation work, we would encounter at the height of the nesting season 30, 40 turtles. Now we encounter over 500. That's significant. Some
Amazing.
people argue, well, that's nature. Leave them. Why protect them? But remember, humans have to intervene sometimes to help nature keep existing.
Oh, and humans are part of the reason for that particular part of nature risking vanishing, then yeah, humans step in to tell the other humans to stop being dumb. I am going to step away for a moment. get back into it.
Day 12. Spent the last 5 days on an endless series of depth tests of Andre's deep diving suit. Guess he doesn't want me to implode on the live stream. I do hope it's giant squid proof, though. The mapping drone located a brine pool near where Andrea's family has been hunting. That is, before it went AWOL. Ready to dive.
Ooh, okay.
I'm in and okay.
You sure I can't talk you into another test dive at this depth before we stream?
Enough test dives. It's not like I'm doing a spacewalk.
Well, with this suit, you probably could.
Are we gonna talk about suit crush depth again?
I think we can probably roll.
Starting the live stream.
Welcome back, ocean friends. Tonight, I am deep. Midnight zone, no light from the surface deep. Tonight, we're using Andre's lure drone to mimic the Atolla jellyfish to lure large predators like the giant squid.
It's certainly not all my tech. I'm building on years of prior research.
Don't forget our mission to the brine pools.
Oh yes, Arena will fill you in on that later.
Get a lot of weird fish in this area. Just a look. Yeah, Atlantic football fish. These things are just... I don't know, they're kind of weird looking. Lantern fish. Help me. Honestly can't tell.
Okay, Andre, how do I find the lure drone?
Look for blinking red lights in the water column.
Oh, you're biggin'. You're biggin'. I want to scan you. You're big. Where's your scan point? I want to scan you. Scan. I'm finding a scan point on you, and you're ginormous. Oh my god, you are Whoa! You're huge! Oh, you might also be glitchy. Yeah, I think you're glitchy. Sucks, I hope I get to see another one of you. Oh, wait. Did I just find your... Right? No, is that your eye? Yeah, it's I think unfortunate or glitchy. Aww. A giant squid. I wanted to scan that. Oh, jeez! directly across my vision. I feel like I earned a free scan for that one. Need to convince it of that.
No need to get too close. You can activate the lure from there.
Andre, have you done this before?
I haven't, but others have.
How long until we can expect the lure to attract a predator?
It's hard to say. It's a big ocean. But if you lose patience, I would find some real Atolla jellyfish. I have a feedback system set up to improve the lure as you scan them.
Of course you do. For those watching, we will be scanning these Atolla jellyfish to make sure Andre's lure matches the real thing.
It does, but it can always be refined.
Not much confidence in humanity, but plenty in himself.
Okay. Where does this put things at? Oh! I turn around and there are things. I got a jellyfish! Oh, I need to actually scan these. I forgot. Oh, these are weird looking critters.
Got the jellyfish scans, though Andre doesn't need them.
In truth, they should improve the lure. I would not waste your time.
Getting a few impolite comments on the screen pointing out that giant squid don't feed on Atolla jellyfish.
They're right. Actually, the Atolla puts on this light show when under attack, in order to lure creatures big enough to eat their attacker. Might have some useful human applications.
I think we need more Atolla scans to approve the lure.
I... Cool looking. Now I'm just scanning them because I can. I want to scan that squid. Okay.
Okay. Whose idea was it to live stream this particular dive? I am glad I can't see the comments.
I would agree. My grandmother had the saying for times like this. I'm not going to try my grandmother's accent on a live stream, but loosely translated, it means if you get bored waiting for a giant squid, you can always go to a bride pool.
That's a pretty specific saying.
What I'm supposed to be doing. To be fair, I think I already had a flyby of one of those giant squids. Right across my nose. Almost literally. Keep scanning?
I noticed that these atollas were already making their blue alarm before you swam close.
Most likely a sign that they have detected predators in the region that threaten them.
Hello!
Ah, that gave me a chill.
Whoa.
I know how much you enjoyed that, but do you mind if we check out the brine pool before we check on our whale cam?
If you insist. You got what you wanted. This is my giant squid.
Is that another one of your grandmother's sayings?
No, but she often used this one. Hurry up and collect my specimens for me.
What an expressive language.
It's no giant squid, but I promise you, you won't have to wait to find it.
Oh, I want to scan that squid. Already had a couple close encounters with it. Quiet down in this deep dive area. Maybe I will head over. Next marker point. Not that there's nothing going on. I was actually afraid that squid was gonna eat me. The thing was huge. Oh,
At long last, welcome to the brine pool. I know it's really a salt lake under the ocean, but it looks more like a witch's brew. I have been teasing Arena, but a brine pool is a diverse microenvironment within the ocean. It has its own ecosystem.
And each one is unique. So that means the microbiology is unique and could hold groundbreaking solutions to human problems. Each time I take new samples into a lab here on this ship, it's this magical discovery moment where I tingle all over. I fund my own research so I can pursue what I know to be important. And people ask me, how much money are you going to spend to collect some bacteria at the bottom of the ocean? If these bacteria hold the cure for a disease that relieves even just a small amount of human suffering, how do you put a price on that?
That is some giant squid.
Gather up sensors yet. I wanna get all the samples and everything done yet. I wanna scan as many things as I can. I am not looking forward to an up close and personal image of that football. Things are like an anglerfish. I'm scanning you in. Already. I know I have. Stuff scanned in. Oh, it's good. Not on. Can't see anything. Oh, I thought that was something for me to scan in. Nope, it's a light. Good, get those. And all over the map. I think about it. Right there.
Mirai, pushing your waypoint.
Sperm whales are back on the hunt.
Look for the drones. They will seek out the sound of the sperm
Whoop!
whales and then idle nearby.
We hope that today, Andrea's tech will make it possible to document how a sperm whale hunts the giant squid.
Finally get to do the thingy with the squid. There we go. Oh, I guess that turns off my light too. Oh, it does turn off the light. Okay. Good to know. Catching scans as I go by. Oop. Oh, jeez. Oh, does this put me back into a brine pool area? I think it does. There. What's that? Yes. Would be fishies. Got other stuff I need to go take a look at. I've already scanned you. Oh, it seems like I've already scanned most of what's... Means, heading back upward. And making sure I take a look. You isn't a graphical glitch. Maybe it just the way it's shown on here. I don't know how well you can even see that on the screen. Very dark even on my screen. I want to scan that squid.
Let's go tag some sperm whales so we can eavesdrop on their hunting.
One of our viewers wants to know if there is a problem with the link, since the waypoints keep appearing and disappearing.
No problem. The drones are in stealth mode, so they will only track the whales by sound.
I better swim fast.
Ah! Oh, God. How do I...
We'll keep good watch over you.
Oh! Oh!
Whoa!
Well. One
What just
unfortunate
happened?
squid.
I think the squid knocked the camera right off.
I had that camera feed in full screen on my visor, and for a second I thought it was lights out for me.
Sounds like a good time for the sub to pick you up. Live stream out.
Pools are like lakes under the ocean. They are incredibly rich in undiscovered life forms. They have the perfect spot for life. That was neat. Or how sperm whale communicate developed over millions of years, and why sound is so integral to life in the ocean. Is everything.
Sound to whales is everything. It's their hands. These are animals with the biggest brain on Earth and the most powerful sonic apparatus. They spend a lot of their time deep down. They're diving for an hour at a time in darkness. Just like a submarine is echolocating, they ping a signal out, and then they wait for that signal to bounce off something and come back as the signal. And from that information, they could get an idea of what's there.
They constantly click, and that click sometimes can be really loud, and you can feel it in your body. It's like going to a DJ and feeling that bass. Once I had an experience with a sperm whale, it clicked, my ears almost like bounced back. It's really an amazing feeling, you know.
You don't develop a huge, complicated brain if you're not using it. Whales have little channels of communicating where they could talk to each other hundreds of kilometers away using sound.
sperm whales make clicks in sort of rhythmic patterns that we call codas. Any family might have 20 to 25 different coda patterns that they use when they're having conversations with each other. And some of them are unique to different places in the world. In the Eastern Caribbean, they make a lot of what we call a 1 + 1 + 3. That sounds kind of like this. And that's only ever been recorded in the Caribbean, and it's been identical for the last 35 years. These are really different ways of life that are being labeled by these coda patterns. In the same way that human language is kind of a shorthand for where you come from. You can make a lot of missteps when traveling simply by speaking incorrectly or introducing yourself differently. Do you hug? Do you shake hands? Do you bow? And a growing concern has to do with the noise that we're putting into the ocean. Everything we do impacts everything they're doing. The sound is causing high levels of stress in animals like this. No one wants to live at a rock concert. You can imagine trying to have your home inside an arena while some metal band is playing. And that's increasingly what the ocean feels like.
To Sophie's demo track. Turtles. Could we send a thank you to Edith Twitter? New black marker. Love that. Ooh. Candies. Oh, we're way deep down. Oh, that's you. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Hagfish. Kinda. Are you kinda eel? Oh. Oh, you can actually... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. You can actually show its behaviors. Ooh. Apparently I can't do it with that one. Okay. Lantern. Oh, I wonder if the game is... And woo! Having some issues. Giving me anything image-wise. That is such a weird looking fish. Doesn't move much, but still manages to capture prey like planktonic creatures. Just kind of plod around. The Atola Deepin. Dark red color to look invisible in deep water. It typically has 20 marginal tentacles and one hypertrophied tentacle. I don't pronounce 17, which is larger than the rest. Oh, that's the extra little bit. Oh! Bola jellyfish alarm. Bolas create bioluminescent alarm patterns when threatened, which can be seen from as far as 300 meters away. These patterns are thought to attract predators to attacking the creature threatening them. Oh, interesting. I think I should have been allowed to scan that. right in front of me.
It's Irina. Since there's no dive today, I'm going to lose myself in the wet lab to work on those samples you sent up from the brine pool. Hey, have you listened to my daughter's track? Interesting, right?
Mirai, remember the tag we found on the turtles? I put it out on the network and I got the strangest message back. I'm gonna take a tender to a small island nearby and check it out. I'll explain everything later. Still no mapping drone, by the way.
Hey, it's me. Nana didn't qualify for the study. Doctor says we missed the window. Whatever that means. Hard to tell what she remembers now. It's tough. Not sure my head's 100% there with school. Honestly, seems like a waste of money. Anyway, see you.
Oh, was the track I was supposed to do on here? I can't access it because I'm streaming. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Oh, more insight. More insight. Alien world of brine.
Brine pools are amazing habitat. It's a lake on the bottom of the ocean. And it's this surreal seascape. Chemically, each one of them is unique.
These brines undoubtedly contain bacteria, archaea, and viruses that are unknown to science. We know that they're incredibly rich in undescribed life forms. They have the perfect cocktail, the perfect recipe for life. These sites aren't just salty, they can be violent, characterized by eruptions and incredibly unstable conditions. So to live in them, you have to not only be hardy, but you have to be able to endure constantly changing conditions because not one day is the same. The organisms that live there, they undergo a constant biological warfare with each other to dominate the environment, to survive in the system. The biochemicals that they produce to do that biological warfare are applicable to curing diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's. They produce antibiotics and antivirals that can also be used to improve human health. And we drop targets as we go, so we know exactly where we sample. Exploring these habitats is absolutely necessary because the metabolic potential there has the capacity to change the way we think about medicine, to change the way we think about antibiotics, based on our knowledge that we gain from studying these incredible environments in the deep sea.
Squishy robot fingers. Oh my gosh.
Imagine if I was sent in to go study the Mona Lisa and I come in with a pair of snippers and I'm like, I'm gonna need to cut this baby up a little bit to see what kind of chemical composition is going on there. Like, you wouldn't do that, right? We don't have to kill these animals. We don't have to kill to understand. If we could do a single cell, that means we don't need to kill 20,000 animals to be able to really understand that one. We could do our work much more non-invasively.
So we are working this year on a new project to deploy tags on orcas. We need to learn more about the diet and how they use the habitat. So by deploying those tags, we get the information we need. It is the least invasive method, it is suction cups. So it is not a scratch on the whale afterwards, which is something we really like.
In the deep sea, we use these like robotic claws from the oil and gas industry that gets you the sample, but this is so archaic. So we've been designing something called squishy robot fingers, which are ways to be gentle when we study the deep sea. But I think we could even take this another level. There's some organism, we quickly encase it. It's like a medical checkup. We give it a swab to get its genome. We image it from all directions. We open it up, that animal goes away, and we have more information than we've ever had before. These animals are Mona Lisas. Our perception of them should change. We should be more delicate.
Chrissy wrote. I love that. If I get into another dive, it's gonna put me past level. I think as much as I am enjoying getting into these areas, I'm down in the abyss. I think I'll end stream here today. I know I got on a little bit late, but kind of feeling all kinds off. So I think I'll call it here. And hope you had fun. I'm actually really enjoying the educational journey on this. And just learning so much more. It's really cool. Alright, well, thank you for joining me, and see you next time. Okay, bye.